This podcast is part of the Deluxe Edition Network. To find other great shows on the network, head over to deluxeeditionnetwork.com. That's deluxeeditionnetwork.com.
Medic!
Oh, Jesus. What is that?
Beth, we should go.
Millions of dollars worth of cocaine fell from the sky this morning in Knoxville, Tennessee.
There's more of this out there. They dumped it somewhere.
I'm looking for my daughter.
Forest is a dangerous place.
Hey, Henry, check it out. Something got into it. A deer, maybe.
A lot of cocaine was lost. I need you to go and get it.
No, don't eat that, don't eat that. Let's see what kind of effect that has on
The bear! It fucking did cocaine! A bear did cocaine!
There was a bear.
A bear?
It was far.
Hey, that's inappropriate.
You're safe. Bears can't climb trees.
Of course I can!
Higher, baby.
Oh, shit.
Get higher,
It kind of seems like the thing that stays with a man forever.
Apex predator. High on cocaine. Out of his mind. Oh man, you fucked.
What the fuck is wrong with that bear?
Shoot it! Beth!
Beth, speed up!
higher, baby. And don't ever come down.
We have such good luck in nature.
Hey nerds, it's Sammy, and this is Barrel Age Chicks. Let's do this. Tonight on panel we have...
No, I'm fine.
And finally...
Hi, this is Crystal, and I make everything awkward.
Girls, how much fun was this movie?
Super fun.
Amazing.
Lord, I was so excited when I saw I heard about it and I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then I saw the trailer and I said, I could not be more excited for this movie. And it delivered.
It did.
In a huge way.
It did. I was so happy.
Yeah.
About this because again, once Stu, by the way, welcome to Barrel Age Chicks.
Oh, yes. Hello.
Hello. Hola. We are going to talk about Cocaine Bear.
Obviously from the
Obviously based on that trailer. This is our, I guess, initial kind of hot take other than Spiderhead.
No, we did Spiderhead.
That's right. So our second hot take.
Yeah, but we are doing this in conjunction with the boys did it on their show.
Yes.
So it's kind of fun. We're both reviewing it on the same day.
You can go hear the dick side of things or the chick side of things.
Or both and compare and tell them that we're better.
There you go.
We like that.
That's right. Woo!
I'm getting a shake of the head from Ron.
He's just mad because he knows it's true.
It's true.
It's true.
We so special. Okay.
More ways than one.
Yes.
But so what was that?
That's not me. That's him.
Oh.
Well, that means Snow, you get to be punished.
That's some bullshit. Okay. He'll take it for me.
What a gentleman, Ragnar.
Let's spin it and see what it is.
And for that,
because if it's a barrel of punishment, I'll take it.
You get a
Or if
standing
it's
applause.
something yummy, I'll take it. If it's Fireball and Malort, you can take it.
All right.
Save me, Ragnar.
Ragnar got
please.
Ragnar got a standing ovation there for being a gentleman. He got some gentleman
He's
points.
so nice.
Ah, the wheel of fuckery.
Grab something yummy.
Woo!
Yay.
All right.
Can I have some wine?
Ooh, there's that Stella Berry. There you go. Yes.
I'll take some wine.
Do you want some too, Mouse?
I'm good.
All right.
Yes, I'll take some wine.
All right. Something yummy.
All right. Well, that's good, considering his phone went off and I didn't do it. It's usually definitely me.
But yes, so Cocaine Bear.
Yeah.
Oh man, where do we start?
Let's start at the beginning.
Oh, that's a good place.
So how? So in the beginning of the movie, when the dude is high as fuck on the plane and just throwing the drug,
just throwing the drugs.
He's just tossing all the drugs out of the plane. That's the intro with that great 80s music. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, and then Doofer totally brains himself.
Well, he's having the best fucking time tossing all those bags out of the plane.
He did have a party.
And just one at a time. And the working theory is, because this is based very, very minimally off of a true story, basically the only part that's true is the very beginning.
Very accurate, yeah.
So the origin story for Cocaine Bear is a drug runner named Andrew Thornton basically thought he was being chased by the FBI. He may or may not have been, but he felt he was.
He was convinced.
So he was tossing the drugs out of the plane. And when he put on his parachute, he also tied the bag of drugs onto him. He had, various paraphernalia, like $4,500 in cash on him, and he his little Gucci loafers, and he went out of the plane and ended up in somebody's driveway in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Oh my word!
Yes, so I read a couple of different things. One of them that was several places is that they assumed that his parachute didn't open because of the weight of the drugs.
Okay.
But having been somebody who has seen the tandem skydiving, because I've sent Ragnar on it a couple of times, the weight of the drugs in the bag was maybe 50 to 75 pounds on top of his weight.
Yeah.
So that should have been a sustainable weight for the parachute. So maybe he did bang his head on the airplane on his way out and actually go unconscious, and that's why his parachute didn't open.
I mean,
but the working theory is that the weight of the drugs on top of his body voided so the parachute couldn't open.
No, I get it.
Yeah, but I don't think that's what it was. I think that weight should have been manageable.
One would think. One would think.
Well, I mean, if you're crazy enough to think you're being chased while you're running drugs, it's safe to assume you probably took said drugs. Maybe he was just high as fuck and just forgot to pull the cord.
I was going to say,
my money's on
it before he jumps.
I was going to say.
Which is why he bangs his head and falls out the plane unconscious.
And in all honesty, it could be that he was tripping balls and just was like, I'm flying.
Yeah.
And that was
Forgot to open the parachute.
Yeah.
Anyway, he was found in somebody's driveway in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Could you imagine coming out that morning and be like, oh God.
Yeah, it was September 11th
of
1985.
Goodness.
About 4 months later in December.
What's September 11th?
Yeah, it's weird, right?
Crazy.
So about 4 months later in December in the North Mountains in Georgia, Blood Mountain, they found a dead bear. It didn't go on a rampage. It was already dead. It was surrounded by about 40 bags of cocaine that were all empty. And they did an autopsy on the bear.
Nope. Necropsy. Yeah, for an animal, it's a necropsy. Sorry.
Fine.
Well, I'm a nerd, and it's a technicality. Okay. I'm sorry. Please continue.
So they did the necropsy on the bear. And found that its stomach was completely full of cocaine. Absolutely chock-a-block full of cocaine. And he had the trace amounts in his blood. So they definitely they're like, okay, he OD'd for sure. So that's his
poor Yogi.
Yeah.
No, he committed suicide. He pulled a trigger.
It was a boy.
In the movie?
In the movie.
It was a female 175-pound black bear.
Oh, I didn't. I thought I read that it was a male.
With approximately 75 pounds of cocaine.
Yeah, I know it was a 175-pound bear. And the one in the movie is 500 pounds.
It's like a grizzly.
This is my fucking show. Back off, dude. You guys had your chance this morning, right?
That's true.
Bye.
Oh my goodness.
See, they just can't keep in their lane. Them boys. All right, so
we love them.
Yeah.
But yes, they are a bit of a, what do we call them? We call them
bitches? Whores. Yeah.
The whores.
So basically there was a working screenplay for this movie, and Elizabeth Banks came across it, and then she read about the origin story. And her whole thing was she felt really bad for the bear that kind of got caught in this drug smuggle thing.
Yeah.
So she wanted to be involved with the bear's revenge story.
I love
That's why it turned into what it was.
Fantastic.
Yes. So this is like her homage to the bear as it gets even.
Oh, dude.
And it went wildly awesome.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
In order for prepping for this, Snow and I went together.
Yes.
And then Mouse followed same day, but
Same
later
day.
that evening.
With my own crew of hoodlums.
Yes. With the Chase and Tony.
And Chance,
And
my
Chance.
friend.
Oh, all right.
Nice. Yeah.
So yes. So we all went, saw said film, and immediately were like, we have to do a show.
Well, the whole plan was to do the show beforehand.
I know.
It's not,
but
it wasn't.
No, I'm saying it was like, after we saw it, I'm not going to lie, at first, I was kind of afraid
we
it was
do it
going
right
to be
now?
garbage. I was so afraid it was going to be garbage at moments. Because I feel like they give away everything good in the trailer. But here's the thing.
Definitely left a lot out on this
They
one.
did.
There was, this
and
movie
I
was
loved that. Like,
amazing.
I loved how much, and I loved how fun it was.
It was
amazing.
blast. It was an
so much
absolute
fun.
blast.
It was so much fun. So you know what? Let's go ahead and kick it off. So in the movie, obviously, we have the beginning part where the guy, all these little rainbow bags of drugs, have fallen onto the mountain.
Yeah, and so they trail from the North Georgia mountains, Blood Mountain, which is in Fannin County, which is only one county away from where I used to live.
That's too funny.
And they trail all the way up to Knoxville, Tennessee, where the dude fell out of the plane, which it's about an hour drive.
Okay.
From point A to point B. So
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh man,
fun.
that's super funny.
This was really weird watching it because I feel like I'm Bacter.
Home? No.
Yeah. No, temporary. Only 5 years.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, but it was really, really kind of entertaining. And they but they filmed it in Ireland.
Yeah.
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 But it did kind of feel like North Georgia.
That's so funny.
They did a good job of that.
That's really cool. I again find it very fascinating when they're able to mimic, like, because you've seen parts of Ireland that are like, they look nothing like the United States.
Yeah.
And so when you're able to mirror.
A good reference
cool.
for that is the last Rambo movie. Where was it they filmed that, honey?
Oh, British Columbia?
Bulgaria.
They filmed in Bulgaria and they made it look like it was Arizona. Like, really weird. It was so
surreal.
crazy that that's where they filmed that movie.
Probably for dirt cheap too.
Everything that was on that set for the ranch,
They built from the ground
Wow.
up. Yeah. The tunnels, the house, everything.
Wow.
But the location itself, like, you felt like you could have been in Arizona.
Yeah.
And it was in Bulgaria.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
That I'm sure very, very cheap to make. You get a bargain going to Bulgaria.
I don't know. You got to fly there.
This is true. This is true.
Airplane tickets, it's expensive.
Let's go ahead and start with favorite scene. My favorite scene, I have to admit, was when you see the cubs in the mountain.
Playing in the cocaine?
Yes, playing in the cocaine.
Are those polar bears?
Exactly. And I don't know about you, but I immediately was like, is that a Coca-Cola reference?
Oh, no. I didn't go there.
I did. My brain went there because my brain jumps.
I don't think they were...
Because they were white, and even later the little boy goes, don't they look like polar bears?
Yeah.
And so I honestly, when he said that...
So are you saying that all polar bears like Coca-Cola?
I mean...
That's stereotyping. They probably
take
prefer...
that up with Coca-Cola.
I think they prefer Pepsi.
Oh, I know they would prefer Pepsi. Pepsi's delicious. Screw you, Coke. Pepsi's delicious.
Agree.
No, but you got to see the cubs in there, and just they're baby bears, and they're adorable. And then I'll even build up so that, and then of course like the final scene with the mama, and you see her like straight
when
up.
she rallies after the coke flies in her face.
Yes, she's down. She's gotten hit by Ray Liotta, and then next thing you know, cocaine, and then she's just whoa, and like mega bear, uber bear,
mega mama.
It was fantastic. The ending was great. The whole movie was, but that for me was my favorite scene.
Awesome.
What about you,
Crystal?
Watching the bears eat the guts.
The babies.
Oh, it was so beautiful to see him be like,
that was a satisfying death because Ray Liotta was a dickhead dad in this movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
But they did a really good job of being like, oh, I'm alive and my guts are coming out, and I'm like, yes, play with them, play.
Eat them.
Well, no, like I was like a hot second away from standing up and walking out of that theater if he kicked a bear over the cliff. I was like,
yeah, Sammy knows. I was freaking the fuck out. And when Mama Bear went over the cliff, I was like, not the mama. I literally went totally baby dinosaur on it.
She did.
Oh, you can ask Chase. He was probably
said
saying
it out loud.
I know I did.
She
kind of
was
loud.
like, not the mama. And we're like sitting there like, we got it, Snow. We agree.
We lucked out. We had somebody in the back of our theater while we were watching, and I can't remember what part it was, but something had happened. You just hear in the background, oh, fuck.
That was me when the hand went broken wonky.
Oh, the floppy
and was
hand?
Like,
this?
Yeah, that was the most. That was that
cringed.
Yeah, that cringed from the top of my neck to the tip of my toes.
She literally, she turned. She's like, oh no.
Yeah, the almost severed hand that was just dangling there. I was like, oh no.
And I'm a dick. And what am I doing next to you? What, this thing?
Yeah.
This thing?
Yeah. No, that tingles my necks. I don't like it.
Oh, it's like when I do my Pennywise voice because I know how much you love it.
That tingles your neck, but not the chick
Why,
turning into a
Georgie?
fucking face mask, a skid mark on the
Okay,
road.
so I hated her. I thought she was the most annoying bitch of a character. Like, no, she did great. Margot, what's her face?
Are you talking about the Ranger?
Yeah.
Oh,
she
yeah.
did an amazing job in her character, but I hated her character. So when
it was
she
terrible.
finally died, because it took forever, she got slashed by the bear. She made it back to the ranger station. She got mauled by the bear. She still got into the ambulance.
Bite
and then
taken out of her ass.
Yeah. So when she ends up
cheese grating it,
flying out of the ambulance and just sliding across the thing, I was like, finally. But when at the very end, when Carrie Russell and the kids are walking past it, I was like, watch her be like, help me.
You can ask Chase. They were on that scene walking past her, and I looked over at him like, whoa, that bitch left a fucking pothole.
That ambulance chase scene was awesome, though.
It was.
It really was awesome.
it was.
So funny. What the fuck is wrong with that bear? Which is the theme of the movie.
So what was your favorite scene then?
Oh, I don't even know.
Did you finish Mouse?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I can't really narrow it down. I really enjoyed so much of this film. Yeah, that I can't even.
Yeah, I will say it was a little interesting watching Cocaine Bear with my brother because what he and my cousin just went through last month.
Yeah, with the car accident.
It was the exact what
Into
happened
a
to
tree.
him.
Yeah.
The driver was exactly what happened to him. So as he's sitting there watching it, where it's like, I look over at Chase, he's like, shit, and Tony's just staring dead forward, just giving me a side eye.
Maybe he was being chased by a bear.
A cocaine bear.
You know?
A man.
Thing is, I could see my brother, if he's being chased by a cocaine bear, he'd stop to go hug it.
See, okay. Oh, my favorite thing
That's funny.
is when Aiden, what's his face? Gosh, I can't remember names off the top of my head, but the guy who played Solo.
Yes.
Who was the son?
The son of Ray Liotta.
Yes. When the bear falls on him.
Oh, when she's
The
When she
vagina
falls
goes
asleep,
here.
and then she tries to like make out with him because
Yes.
she's so high.
Aw.
Anytime the bear went from vicious to like high as fuck.
Oh, like the butterfly.
Yeah, when she would just start like she'd be like, "I'm gonna kill you, squirrel!" Like just
No.
yeah, like it's just the
Why do I
best
feel
thing
like-
ever.
Why do I feel like you and the bear vibe? Like, la 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 la. Sit the fuck down, kids. Listen to me. La 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 la.
I definitely did that this morning. My son pissed me off, and I was like, "Motherfucker, this whole house better be clean. I want you scrubbing the inside, outside of the toilets, upstairs, downstairs, blah 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 blah." Honey, have a great day, Brody. I love you. And Maddie, this better be done by the time. Yeah, I was raging this morning, and then I went in and had a shitty day at work too. So that was good. But so this is nice.
Yes.
But yeah, I definitely can flip that switch from shiny to I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah. You've met me.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, like
You kind of like live in Ray's
I
world.
live in
Yeah.
there, but yet I will sit there and be like, "But I love you," and I definitely do. No puppy, the puppy. I will murder the puppy.
Yeah.
Totally love that. I loved how they did that with the mama bear. I thought it was hilarious.
The creative license they took with the coked out bear was kind of hilarious. And Elizabeth Banks' whole thing was she was like, "Well, nobody's ever seen a coked out bear, so that's the magic. If
the
you don't
magic.
know what a coked out bear would really do, so it could be real."
My favorite was when he snorted a line off of the severed
off
arm.
the severed leg.
Yes.
Yeah, that
yes.
was fantastic.
Oh my gosh, that cracked me up so much.
Yeah.
I was like, no, they didn't. Oh, they did. That was fantastic.
I love that it was on an absolute hunt, no matter how quickly it got more cocaine, for more cocaine.
Yes. It was fiending
And it was
bad.
It was following it through everywhere.
Well, I loved when it would be like, I'm going to, wait a minute. And you just see her whole demeanor change. She's like,
I'm
going to
kill you. You have, like when she's in
You
the
have
tree for the
coke.
bear. And then she's like, wait.
Like she's like seconds
have
away from
more
killing
coke.
a kid. Like,
Oh,
not
and the
blood,
way
I smell
she
coke.
eviscerated Jesse Tyler Ferguson in this movie was crazy. Upside down from the tree.
oh, yeah. See,
Yes.
I love accurately portrayed panic and shock, and him just sitting there like, with the blood
Oh,
just
yeah.
dripping on. Oh, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it was that was satisfying for you.
Yes.
See, for me, I'm like,
Yes, I'm tired of like,
I'm in the camp with Mouse. I'm just more like, well done.
well done.
Well done.
Good job,
Good
special
job.
effects.
I am impressed. My hat's off.
Yeah.
you did your homework. Congratulations.
I know, right? It is.
Okay,
Especially
so-
with a background in medical. Like, I'm like, that shit is bullshit.
Oh, the
There would be
disemboweling.
arterial sprays. No.
I was so happy about the disemboweling. I'm like,
Yes.
thank you.
It was good. Just that was my disemboweling sound.
Gurgle, gurgle, gurgle.
I think that makes no spine go. Ugh.
Yeah.
Take another sip.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I'll watch gore, but I'm like, ugh.
Not quite your normal that sound.
No,
but half
it's more slower and more like, hey. Yeah.
Oh man, eat some spaghetti while you watch it.
No, then I won't eat. Or I might turn into Ron and start puking. So we don't want that. Oh, I thought you couldn't hear me because you got your headphones on. They must not be
I
working.
can hear you. Your voice is pretty distinct.
Yeah, I know.
A
You're
little bit.
welcome.
A little bit. Oh my goodness.
So, what was your favorite kill?
Oh man, putting me on the spot.
Yeah. Favorite kill or death? Because the bear doesn't do all of the killing. Like
This
some
is
of the-
true.
Yeah, like crazy ass ranger shoots a boy in the head. Like
Yeah, dude, she was a hot mess on so many levels.
that's why her death was really satisfying.
It
to
was.
So that wasn't my favorite kill, but when his head did get blown open, I straight ass looked over at Chase and said, "Oh, it really blew his mind."
Bananas.
Well, she was trying so hard to get laid by the other park ranger.
That
It was
situation.
so awkward. Just the slow application of lipstick and all of the perfume.
It was disturbing.
And the constant like, she's a distraction. You're focusing on her and not the wildlife. And
Yeah.
I wanted to take you to see the sunset.
I wanted to take you to see the sunset up the mountain.
She was so cringy.
Yeah, and he's like, I'm just here with my friends.
I know. All my animal friends. All right.
No, he doesn't like calling them animals. He doesn't like that
That's
word.
right. I don't like that
They're
word.
his friends. They're his friends. Yeah.
He'll call them critters though.
He honestly was one of my favorite characters in the movie. He
Really?
was I found him really enjoyable, and he's when he was like, "Oh, bears don't hurt people," blah blah blah, and then all of a sudden he's up the tree right
Yeah.
next to the kid.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Why are we up in the tree? Because bears can't climb trees." Yes, they can, and then he's gone.
Yep.
Very slowly gone, which
Yeah.
was kind of fun. So
And I'd say that's probably my favorite kill.
yeah.
I would, because when the leg goes off and then you see just slash and blip, and
Yeah,
then he's
and-
just like,
Yeah.
nobody can see that because it's radio, but yeah, like the
Slow jerking.
the dead fishing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so yeah, I'd say that was definitely, that would be my favorite kill. What about you,
Okay.
Crystal?
Snow, do you want to go? Because there's so many beautiful ones.
Beautiful deaths.
Yes.
I guess the first one, because it
Takes you off.
so fast.
We have such good luck in nature.
We have such good luck in nature, and then there's her limb just spurting blood right in front of her
Oh, yeah.
boyfriend, who is played by Tormund from Game of Thrones.
Yes.
and he's like, you know it's him because he's very distinctive.
Yes.
But the accent was so funny.
It was.
Yeah,
I loved it.
Yeah, I'm so used to him in Game of Thrones, and this accent is so thick, which I think it might be his real accent.
It very well could be.
Yeah, but
Chase was very
he
excited.
was hilarious. He was like, "We were gonna have a kid, and his name was gonna be Texas." Like, so fucking funny. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. They were just kind of a cute little couple hiking in the mountains.
I loved his little hippie with his head warmer.
Yeah, they
and
had
everything.
matching shirts on.
Which the 80s in this was on point.
Well, I also love the fact that his name was Christopher, but she calls him Olaf, and her name was Elsa.
Oh yeah, really?
Yes.
Oh, they were Olaf. Oh, I knew. I didn't know she was Elsa.
Yeah, like that was her name was Elsa.
Oh, okay.
That's too funny.
Yeah, the actor's name is Christopher.
Funny.
Yeah. Well, in the movie, his name is Christopher, but he goes by Olaf as well. Like if you look at in the captions, his name is Christopher Olaf. That was the name of the character.
No, his character's name was Olaf, played by Christopher.
But his name was actually Christopher because you heard she actually dresses him as Christopher. His name is Christopher, like in the little parentheses, Olaf.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
The way that it was spelled is Christopher spelled with like Olaf in there is like the very Swedish Christopher.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Weird.
I thought it was cute because I'm like, oh, instead of Anna and her man, she married the queen married the little snowman. How weird. I guess you can do thing with the carrot.
Oh, that's a whole different show.
And you went there.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. We're watching Cocaine Bear. Of course I went there.
Oh my goodness.
One thing this movie needed was more sex, and that was the bear and the solo guy. And they were just, it was totally against his will. And it was so adorable because she's so vicious. But with him, I don't know what it was about him that she found so delicious. Because she was definitely trying to get with him. It was hilarious. And his whole reaction to it,
like no, just
I'm
don't
still
fight it.
under here.
Don't fight it.
Like they go to take her pulse and see if she's breathing. I'm like, can't you tell that from under her? Like you're pretty sure you have the best view.
You'd feel the heartbeat, my dude.
Yeah.
Breathing.
Sorry,
like
her
that.
vagina's on my face.
On his ear.
No, he goes, how do you know it's a girl? Because her vagina's on my
Are you doing lines in honor of Cocaine Bear?
Oh, I will straight up pour some of that Maui Punch. Yes,
Yeah.
I will pour a Maui Punch pixie stick on my arm and snort that shit, but I will not snort. I will lick it off my arm like a fucking crackhead.
I love pixie sticks.
What color you want?
I don't care.
These bastards. There's only purple and orange.
I'll take purple.
That is false advertising.
Actually, no, I want orange. Orange
That's
is good.
some bullshit.
I do think that my favorite character on this movie would be the solo guy. Because in the beginning, he's just such a fucking wastebasket about the death of his girlfriend or wife or whatever it is.
Yeah,
Yes, the
Joni.
death of Joni.
John.
Who's John? I love John.
It's John for another week.
Yeah.
Oh, my favorite death. The dude whose head ends up in a bucket in the closet.
Oh, that annoying fucking kid. Oh,
Yeah.
I hated that kid.
Yeah, that was funny. It just like fell out. Like, how did he put the head in a bucket?
Maybe she was like, and I'm going to take this for lunch.
She's
and
gonna
I'm
bring
going
it
to
home to the
this
kids.
labor. Exactly.
Yeah.
She was just working harder, not smart. Or
Yeah.
smarter, not harder.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was
my goodness,
that was
that's too funny.
hilarious. The trailer definitely does the movie justice, but leaves so much out that it's super, super enjoyable. And there's a lot of stuff where you just go, oh, throughout the whole movie.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Super fun.
It definitely had a fun splatter factor.
Oh, yeah.
Like you got to see people mauled in ways you couldn't have fathomed prior to this movie.
Yes.
And again, as a horror freak, as one of our resident slasher gal pals and Mouse as well, when you see gore done well, it is like
Satisfying.
very satisfying, and it's like, oh my gosh, yes, you dotted the I's, you crossed the T's, like you put,
Yeah.
and that I feel, I'm sorry, it makes it that much more. It gives it that visceral level because it's blood and guts.
Yeah.
And that's meant to cause that reaction for a reason.
Well, I mean, if you're legitimately mauled by a bear, it's going to be messy.
It is.
Like, it's going
It
to be
is.
messy.
It's not gonna be love taps.
No. And it was so funny. Well, the character Eddie, what I thought was hilarious about him is he was like on menopause. Like, he was just a basket case.
Yes.
In the car, just crying and sleeping. Is it
There's
pink?
a red one. Do you want a red one?
Oh, sure. Sweet. We're just having our own little cocaine.
I'm just mad the fuckers didn't give me a
Still
single
looks
blue
orange.
one. They can go
Oh,
suck my
that's
balls.
Oh, the blue is the best. Blue raspberry. Sure thing.
That was a bad idea.
I did a whole
Yeah, don't do that.
She can't hang with big kids yet.
No,
I don't do that. I won't do that ever again. The reason I won't do that is because I almost died on a pixie stick. But it was the big yard one. It was the big yard one from the ice cream man.
Yep.
We were competing. Me and the neighborhood kids were competing to see who could down the whole thing the quickest. And I clogged my throat with all the sugar. And I was just on the ground coughing up clumps of sugar, and I couldn't get any air. That was fun.
Horrifying.
Growing up in the 80s. Yeah.
All right.
Woo! Thank
your
God for snorkels.
Right?
Because that shit totally coated everything. And I was like,
Yeah, don't take that much in one bite.
I used to do that shit all the time as a kid. I know.
Used
I'm old
to.
now. I'm old
Yeah,
now.
can't do that anymore.
Apparently not. Not safely.
No. Oh, but Officer Reba, I couldn't get it out of my head that she looks so much like Jennifer Lawrence. It's insane.
And once
it's
you
like,
said that to me, I could not unsee it.
I couldn't unsee it either. Like, as soon as I saw her, I was like, is that no? But holy shit, she's got a doppelganger.
Mm-hmm.
It looked exactly like her.
Oh, yeah. Even
Yeah.
Ron.
Yeah.
Ron agreed. Right, Ron?
Lawrence?
Yeah.
Yeah, we brought
See,
it up
there
on
you
the
go.
show and
Boom.
actually credited you for it.
Yay.
So is that your favorite character?
Her? No.
Who was?
No, I think Aiden, Eddie.
Got it.
Because he was just kind of all over the place, and so am I. He was very relatable, and him and the puppy at the end of it were just so cute.
Oh, that was cute.
I totally got you in Sprinkles vibes.
That was
Yeah.
so dang on cute.
Yeah.
Like, hey.
Well, except that puppy was not vicious, and mine is.
Give it time.
Could be.
Could be.
Yeah.
He just has good, like,
I was
introductory
totally like, could you imagine Sprinkles on cocaine? And it was.
That'd be crazy.
I was talking to Ragnar about it. And I was like, I couldn't. She would definitely be a cocaine bear.
Oh, my goodness. But tiny.
Yeah. Pet me. I'm going to murder you in your sleep.
Yes. Yes. Sammy,
Absolutely.
your favorite.
My favorite character. Can I say the bear?
Uh-huh.
It would be the bear. I love the bear. Loved everything to do from, like, again, what we mentioned on where it would be like murder butterfly. And it was so endearing, and it was just funny, you know, because it's fun. It's entertainment. It's a coked out bear.
Yeah.
Like the real one, obviously, this is not what happened.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's just.
She just got into an ass load of cocaine and immediately paid for it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Poor bear. But no, I would have to say the bear. Yeah. I mean, it cracked me up every single time I saw it on the screen.
Yeah.
And as it was maiming, I was just ear to ear smiling. Like, I'm like, yes. Get him.
You sadistic bitch.
The entire time you can ask Chase, he would look over after somebody was getting mauled or like something very gruesome happened. I'm just bouncing up and down, clapping, very like, yay, they got killed violently.
Yeah, there were so many good characters in this movie, and most of them died.
Yes.
See, I get shit though, because Chase hates my favorite character.
Who's yours?
Who's your favorite character, Mouse?
I like the little gay guy.
Oh, Jesse Tyler. Oh, the
blonde one. They're like, so don't be mad.
Yeah.
It's not here.
It's not here. Yeah.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, the guy who was
At
taking
the
him to the
end with
gazebo.
sheep. Yes, at the end when he puts it in the back, he's like, no, fuck you.
Yeah.
You ain't getting
Yeah.
him. I loved him.
Yeah. Me and
No,
Ragnar
it's
said
funny.
the same thing at the same time. Don't put the bag back there.
No.
As soon as I saw him get in
A
the
bunch of
passenger
coked
seat,
out sheep.
as soon as I saw him get in the passenger seat, my brain went, that's not gonna go well. And then he got out. I'm like, okay, he thought that too.
Well, that's where the sprinkles thing came into, because I was like, watch, that dog's going to get into the cocaine. And then it was like, what can you imagine sprinkles on cocaine?
See, Chase said that too. We were making a comment about like, oh man, that'd be terrible. And like shortly after, they're like, man, at least the dog hadn't eaten cocaine. And then he's like munching in the box. We're like, oh fuck. And it turns out his fingers like, it's better than Coke.
Yeah.
Better than Coke.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about the finger. That was hilarious.
Oh,
The guy
yeah.
shot off 2 different fingers that weren't even next
I
to each other.
I love that guy's comment.
Yeah.
How did he do that? They're not even by each
Like,
other.
'cause he was giving the shocker when the fingers went off.
Yeah, I was trying to hold my hand in the right way to make that work. And I'm like,
Yeah.
yo. I look over here like I'm throwing up Crip signs.
We're doing weird sign language.
Oh my gosh, no.
Yeah.
Everyone played off of each other well.
Yes.
And
it was a very good ensemble cast.
There was. And
it was really good.
Yeah.
And I loved, honestly, if I, I know you said the bear, but I'd have to say, I really liked Carrie Russell.
Yeah.
Her as the mom.
She was super believable.
Yeah, she was relatable.
Come hell or high water, you're not going to stop me from finding my kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Especially at the end when she took the guns, like, I'm taking the children the fuck out of here. Move.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because that's all she wanted to do. She's like, I don't give a shit about your drug operation. I don't care who you owe money.
Yeah.
I'm taking my babies. We're going to the French toast home. And if you
Yeah.
don't like it, here's the end of your shotgun.
Yeah.
Also have to
Or
say,
rifle. Whatever.
as a child that got into like not a lot of trouble, but mediocre trouble when I was younger, seeing the kids go up and like talking about the drugs, and he'd be like, so if the bear did drugs, would it have long-term effect?
Yeah.
And then like the mom being like, oh fuck, you did the drugs, and the little girl having like the confirmation with the mom being like, no, don't worry, he told me everything. You tattled? No, but you just confirmed it.
Yeah.
My mother has pulled that on me so many fucking times. As soon as she opened her
that's a
mouth,
slick ass veteran mom move.
That's a mom move.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a veteran mom move.
as soon as she opened her mouth and said that, I'm like, girl, don't say nothing.
So speaking of the kids, when they come across the cocaine, and he's like, "Oh, I do it on the weekends,"
I do it
and
all
she's
the
like,
time.
"Okay, do it. How much do you do?" And he's like, "A teaspoonful," and I'm like, "Fuck, you're about to kill yourself."
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Oh
they
my
just eat it right off the knife plate.
They just blah.
Like the cinnamon challenge.
Yeah, basically. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Yeah, just the sheer amount that those kids shoved in their faces was like
Ridiculous.
hilarious to me.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It was. And I have to admit, like, normally I'm leery of kids in like any movie, honestly,
Yeah.
because kids can be fucking annoying. And they can be really annoying on screen.
I really enjoyed the little boy.
I did too.
I thought he was super fun. How he was like whatever he would talk about himself like he was a man, or like,
Yeah.
I was just dying.
And that's what I'm saying is in this, the kids were good. They weren't overdone.
It was really good casting.
It really was. And the kids, like, they had good dynamic with each other. They played off of each other well.
So this movie takes place in the mid 80s.
Yes.
And it definitely portrayed that.
Yes.
In
Her
everybody's
windbreaker jumpsuit or running
dude,
suit.
that hot pink running suit
yes.
was fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, even the little girl in her room, she was coloring on her sneakers.
Yep.
Which I definitely did as a little girl.
Aw.
Yeah. And then she did have posters on her. She didn't have nearly enough to make it realistic. Because I don't know about you, but when I was a girl, my room was wallpapered with those posters.
Oh, yeah.
And she just had like one here and one here.
Nice
and
this
that
big.
kind of bothered me because I was like, you didn't go far enough. Because as a preteen, teen girl in the 80s, your shit was everywhere wall to wall. Like you collected that stuff right out of those what were
Tiger
the
Beat,
Tiger Beat magazines.
Beat.
Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and you'd replace them. When
Tiger Beat was the best.
You went wall to wall wallpaper, and then when you get a new one, you're like, I want him, and you'd pull somebody down
That's
and put
right.
somebody up.
You're like,
or
you've been
you
replaced.
or just layer them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Peeling it off, seeing all your obsessions.
Yeah,
Yes, yeah.
basically. I had a poster of JC Chezes from NSYNC that hung above my bed, and it was like, oh, like it was amazing.
Okay, so not gonna lie, if we're gonna go there,
I went there.
Remember, I've talked about my Brad Pitt stand up that I had. I had a bunk bed, so at one point it was one with the bar. At one point, I stuck it to where it was laying in the bar, so he would just stare down at me while I was sleeping.
Amazing.
Oh,
That's
Snow.
amazing.
I'm just gonna totally embarrass the shit out of myself right now.
That's
I
fantastic. That is fantastic.
definitely give no fucks and did that. Sure did.
Hey, you know
Yeah.
what? You slept good every night.
Yes. Yes, I did.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Brad.
But
Oh, Brad.
Brad.
take a listen to our
Rocky.
Rocky Horror Picture Show episode, y'all. Oh my goodness, that was too funny.
Yeah, sorry.
No, I love it.
Overshare.
And so I thought that they did it really well. You know, it was 80s. Do it. It wasn't overdone 80s. It was
No, it was super minimal. And from what Elizabeth Banks said in an interview was that because of the location, it being in the North Georgia mountains, it's not going to be like flooded with a lot of 80s paraphernalia. Like they had Smokey the Bear, which I'm like, dude, yeah.
When we saw Smokey, I was like, yeah, Smokey.
Yeah. Like it was really like these little tiny little nudges. Their wardrobes, the hair.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, Smokey's been around.
Smokey's been around for a hot minute.
Yeah.
You know what else?
He may have been around older than us.
Do you remember? Did you guys have? I'm from the West Coast, not the East Coast. But did you guys have McGruff the crime dog?
Yes.
So
take a bite out of crime.
Yes.
McGruff.
So my stepdad, he worked for the city. And he was a McGruff truck. So he was like a safety point for people. He was a McGruff.
That's cool.
Like he didn't wear the trench coat or anything, but like
that would have been creepy.
He had like a sticker on his work truck so that
That's
like
cool.
if kids needed help, they could go to him.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it was like a city thing. It was cool.
That is cool. No, nobody needs a trench coat and being in that
in a
situation.
truck, the white truck. That's not a good idea.
Not a good idea.
No.
Good plan not to do that.
Kiddo, come here.
Yeah, no.
Are you in trouble?
Yeah. No, and it was funny because so my mom ran a child care facility for numerous years. And they would have the McGruff come in whenever the local PD would come in for like a share day, you know, or whatever. And then they would make, and I remember making one, children identification cards.
Yeah.
To basically
the McGruff identification cards.
Fingerprinting.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. And then you'd put your fingerprints and it'd have your picture and you would carry it around, or your parents would carry it around, you know, whatever.
I've done that 3 times.
Really? Wow.
They did it in my elementary school. They had a thing set up in front of the Walmart once when I was younger. Like, literally the police department just showed up, set up a bunch of picnic tables and said, hey, have your kids been fingerprinted? Nope. Cool. Bring them over here. Doop, 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 doop. Here's a lollipop. Here's a copy of the thing. Boof. And then, like, I think the third time.
It's a good way to get a lot of kids' information early.
Yeah.
Yes, right? Like, here you go.
I was going to say, in this day and age, hearing that, I'm like,
yeah,
that's a whole different
Thanks,
world,
big brother.
Yeah, totally. Think about it. That every child pretty much in Spotsylvania County had their fingerprints taken at some point in 2001 to 2005. Every single one of them in front of
I can vouch Stafford County as well.
There you go. Just boop.
Oh, okay. So speaking of 80s nostalgia, the opening of the movie with the Dare video.
Yes.
How fun was that to like relive the Dare video?
Oh, yes. Where you have freaking Pee Wee Herman holding a vial of crack.
Yes. Don't do
It's bad. And it's like, really, Pee Wee? Holy crap, man.
Yeah, but Pee Wee wasn't bad in the 80s.
This is true. Pee Wee had some rough spots later on in life. Ooh.
He did.
But no.
Yeah, that it's just tiny little nudges like that were just kind of spread throughout the movie, which were super
Crack
super
is
fun.
whack. Crack is whack. Crack is whack. Dude, oh my goodness. And it was fun. It was fun, like, and seeing it well done, like, it really did hit into that nostalgia route really, really well. Where I swear, like, I remember going into the woods for hours, you know, so it wasn't
paint a waterfall.
Yeah, like, you would just go. You go, and then you just had to be back before the street lights came on.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I used to play in the big fucking ditch behind our house, and we would catch tadpoles and shit, and that like easily very dangerous.
Oh yeah, right out there.
I would go walking with the kids down fucking. I used to walk to the Strip from my house,
jeez,
which is a couple of miles.
Yeah,
and it's not through the best areas.
Oh,
but like, I didn't have a cell phone. I didn't have a pager. I didn't have that shit. But it was one of those things like, okay, we'll see you when the lights come on. Yeah. Okay, Mom.
Sounds great.
We'll be back.
No, and same thing.
And there was just no fucks given. There was a lot of times I definitely could have been trafficked as a child and just got lucky.
Dude, I remember.
I used to hitchhikes on the Strip. Come on now.
No, I never did that. I never did that. However, I would definitely rollerblade everywhere, including to my mom's workplace, which was about 5 miles.
Yeah.
But I would take back ways, so it'd be like cut down because I go through neighborhoods.
Yeah.
And I would be a kid and like I'd be wolf whistled out and I'd just be like, oh, I'm having a good day. I must look cute. And I'm sitting there like, no, that's like as an adult with children now, I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking?
Oh yeah. I actually distinctly remember a time that I definitely should have been kidnapped and just don't know why I wasn't. Because I was hitchhiking right near the freeway on my way home from work. Because I worked on the Strip in Vegas, and I lived like 3 miles south. A straight shot, but you know, no fucks again. And it was just like
sorry about that.
I don't know. I distinctly remember somebody pulling over and asking me if I would get in the car, and I was like, no, I'm good. I like to walk. And yeah. If he had been insistent, we would not know each other.
Oh my
We would be
goodness.
somewhere else in Mexico.
Goodness
Probably
knows
dead.
what. Yeah.
Probably dead.
Goodness gracious.
That's the Rambo movie. That's what very dead.
Goodness gracious.
Hold on. I can just like, okay, so let's just pretend for some reason you don't have like the common sense to not do that current day.
Yeah.
I can just picture that happened to you now. Ragnar would get a phone call and just, oh, for fuck's sake.
Again? Like,
and then just tie on
Puppies!
like,
There's puppies in the truck.
yeah.
just tie on his
Legit.
boots.
A
Dude,
sloth.
Not
a sloth.
kidding. Any animal would probably
Yeah.
lure me into the back of a
Yeah.
van. I'm not lying.
Question?
Couldn't you just see it? White panel
like,
van
he's not
and
even-
the sloth being like, take me.
Yeah.
Come with
yeah.
me.
I would be like, I'm there, dude. I've lived a good life.
They had a sloth. You had me at sloth. We love you, Snow.
Can you just see the exasperated
Chase
call
is
he
dying
makes to the
over
rest
here.
of the guys? Just like,
Ragnar,
come on.
son of a bitch.
He goes, not again.
Snow, damn it.
Make
Make
sure
sure
your
your Apple Watch
Stu.
has the location sensor on so he can go track me down.
Make sure your fucking low jack is on. God.
Wandering off.
What animal was it this time?
Yes.
It was a honey badger.
Oh my God. So not gonna lie, definitely a possibility. I was training the new guy in my truck on Tuesday, and he's back there and he's telling me he runs an animal sanctuary. I was like, can I come? It doesn't matter if you work out or not. Can I come over?
You gotta keep an eye on her.
Yeah. It's been a busy week. Like,
Keep an eye on her. She'll disappear.
he's got many cows and horses and
my God.
donkeys and
Fuck it,
goats.
I'm going.
He's got all
I wanna go.
He's got all of the fucking
Make
animals. We're gonna
friends.
take a road trip. As soon as he gets back to the office, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, remember me?
Fuck it, I'll go.
Can we come over, please?
I'll pet a baby cow.
I will love the shit out of a baby cow.
Oh my goodness.
And just like that, all their ladies got stolen.
Exactly. All the BAF boys. Fuck.
Not again,
Guys, all it takes
Fuck
is tiny
Snow.
cows.
She's such a terrible influence.
I mean, it's a baby cow. It's a mini cow.
Anything furry, I'm sold, man.
Oh my goodness. So Cocaine Bear.
Yes,
But
again, furry.
Talking about not being safe in the 80s.
The black cop that died on top of the gazebo.
I
felt
was sad for him.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
But here's the thing. I'm not just sad that he died. I took it a step further. That poor dog.
Trapped in the car.
No, not even that. She gets released and sent to Eddie, but like she just met that dude, thought that was her daddy, and then never gonna see him again.
Yeah.
Didn't even get to say goodbye.
Aww.
And this poor dude laying there dying. His last thoughts are
Of the dog.
Rosette.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was
That was
super
fucked.
cute.
Okay, so how funny
Sorry.
is it? He was calling the adoption place. He's like, "Yeah, I think you sent me the wrong thing. I
This
wanted
one's
a
all
Labrador
fancy.
type dog, and this one's all fancy,
Fancy. It's all fancy.
little white shit."
I could see Cleveland
liked
Brown
it,
saying that
I
shit.
loved it.
That was so funny.
It was so funny.
He was very endearing. I was kind of sad to see him die.
I was too.
Yeah.
I liked him. I
Yeah.
liked him. He was so sweet. And again, and I do like I like how he's like, you had a border collie, huh? Those are smart. Like he's like not outwardly being like, man, I got stuck with this one.
I got stuck
But-
with the dumb foo-foo dog.
They're
But
like-
he loved the shit about that dog. He's like, I wonder if she's thinking about me.
It was cute.
Oh my gosh, when he's sitting there and just kind of rips the fucking cocaine, I'm like, here you go, honey, here you go. Just fucking shaking it over her face, like, yes, sir.
And the bear's like, no!
Yeah.
She is losing her shit.
Yeah, he figured that shit out real quick.
Uh-huh.
It was so funny. So funny.
I love that he literally was like, let's see what this has as an effect. Just calm your tits.
Yeah.
Let's find out what it looks like to see a bear on cocaine.
Literally, like, no, don't worry about it. I'm not worried because I'm up here. Fuck y'all on the ground. Let's see what happens.
Pretty much. He knew he had the high ground.
That's the adult sitting on a sofa watching their 4-year-old with a fork walk toward the outlet. No. Let's see what happens. Bzzz. You okay? Good.
It is true.
Equivalent. Yeah.
No, it's true. It's the same when a kid tries to put their hand on a burner, anything like that. You know, you gotta.
They'll do it once.
They'll do it once.
Hopefully.
Hopefully not again. Hopefully not again.
Hope. Oh goodness.
Oh goodness gracious.
Yeah. So
okay.
I think this movie was super fun. 10 out of 10 recommend. Seriously.
For sure.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I've had some people come up to me and be like, is it worth it? And I'm like, fuck, yes, it is worth it. It's worth it for the theater. It's worth it for the stream. I just make sure that this is something that you see.
Like,
It's fun.
if you watch
It's so
shitty
fun.
sci-fi movies when you were younger, this is like Piranaconda, but like for 2023.
And I mean,
But so much better.
Oh, yeah.
Great
Oh, yeah.
production value.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, yeah.
It's a
Beautifully
B
done.
movie that had a baby with an A movie. So it's
Yeah.
a Gaba movie.
It's a B movie with an A movie budget.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's like a fantastic B movie.
It is.
Yeah.
It is a creme de la creme B movie
Yeah.
for sure.
I wonder
I
how-
would say it's a B plus movie.
I want to look up and see how much money this movie has made in just the past couple of days since it's been.
Yeah,
open.
go
So
for
you
it.
guys talk amongst yourselves for a minute.
So what was that cool little tidbit?
That you just said?
Oh yeah, no. Isaiah Whitlock Jr. He played the detective. Mm-hmm. He was also in 1408. We did an episode on that on BAF.
I'm going to that
But
Yen,
he was
Yen
the
was on
janitor.
that. Yen was on that
Yeah,
episode.
you out of your damn mind. I ain't going in there.
Yeah, I didn't realize that was him. That's really
It's
cool.
fucking awesome.
Thank you. Thank you for that, Chase. I did not know that trivia.
Every once in a while, I'm useful.
Every
I
once in
do
a while.
like that cop though. He was great. So
Yes.
the budget for this movie was 30 to 35 million, and it's already made almost $39 million in
Nice.
like what 3 days,
Yeah.
4 days,
If that.
So, no,
it dropped-
a week.
a
So
week.
it's been out a week, and these numbers probably aren't accurate, but it's already made over budget. So this movie's gonna do very well.
Yeah. I mean, it's a hit. I mean,
Oh, it's so fun. I'm definitely going to buy it
Oh,
to stream
ditto.
because this is going to be one of those, I need a pick me up. Where's the coked out bear?
where's the coked out bear babies?
Yeah, this is going to be one of those.
Even though it's got the floppy arm.
Oh, I'm just going to blink really long in that part.
Well, I think that we can round table. And what units are we using to roll out?
Severed limbs?
Lines of code.
I was going to say, you want to do a bump of Coke?
Bump of coke? How many
Bumps.
bumps of coke? Okay.
All right. Well, how about you kick us off,
Or
Mouse?
bags of coke in this case.
I know. Duffel
bags of
Coke.
cocaine.
Yeah.
How many?
Solid bricks.
Solid bricks of cocaine.
I'm having a hard time not just giving this a full 5 because I fucking loved it so much.
Girl, if you want
I'm
to,
not
get
I'm not
it for it.
lying. I'm right there on the the
I'm
corner,
up
too.
there. I am up there.
Honestly, if I'm putting together the enjoyment with the critical,
Yeah.
I have to give it a 5 because of how much effort they put into it.
Yeah.
How I feel like this movie is going to revitalize the really crappy just watch it movie.
Well, didn't you guys say that they're doing a croc version of
Meth
this? A
Meth
meth gator
gator.
version? Yeah.
Meth gator. Meth
I gotta
gator.
say, I'm kind of on board.
Yeah. If it's as good as Cocaine Bear.
I'm kind of I've seen and heard enough Florida woman, Florida man stuff that I'm definitely on board for meth gator.
And no, they lost the plot because this one's going off in Louisiana.
And
No.
Yeah, see what I mean?
It's
And
got to be Florida.
and the sequel that they were planning on doing if Elizabeth Banks picks a good script is Cocaine Shark. Because it's actually based on, and they're actually finding, there is a story about a shark getting cocaine or something like that, and they're going to try
See,
and do
that's
that.
just Jaws.
No, it was just
Or the
It
Shallows.
was just
That was a
heavily.
mean fucking
Shallows
shark.
was amazing,
Dude,
though.
that was
No.
a mean fucking bitch ass shark.
Put that one on cocaine.
He's talking about cocaine saturated sea waters down in Australia off the coast.
And imagining what would happen if a shark
Yeah.
ate all that.
Yeah, no, I got it.
about a tiger shark, right?
Probably. Well, they fucking eat everything. They're goddamn garbage disposal of the ocean. You can find license plates and like entire suits of armor in them on an uncomfortably regular basis. So, yeah.
Tiger sharks. That looks yummy.
It's like you.
Yes. That's what, there you go. I'm a tiger shark.
And then you regret it later.
I do. I do generally regret it later, sadly. But then 30 minutes later, I'm like, I'm hungry again.
Yeah.
She turns into a sea slug and just kind of takes her stomach out and shakes it and kind of puts it back in.
Oh, God, that sounds terrible.
Well, that's what Chase sounds like when he throws up.
Ew.
Ugh.
Yeah. I have to live with that. And I'm nice. I'm not just going to walk in the other room. He's like, no, babe, stay with me. And I'm just like, well,
Okay.
See,
I was
Ragnar
pretty
and I,
fucked
we're
up that
both,
night, okay?
Ragnar and I are both usually, I'm asleep when he's throwing up and he's asleep when I'm throwing up. It's,
Yeah, I was genuinely concerned
The
I might
love.
be dying that night.
Yeah.
the love.
Nope. It's like walking for me. I'm like, oh, too much food. Bah. Oh, we're better. Where's more food?
You're Dave.
Yeah.
I know. I'm Dave. I'm
She's
Dave.
the saint of puke and rally.
Yeah.
Just full on, what? All right, over with. Let's do
Sunday
this.
Sammy.
No, she's the dude Dave from Spiderhead. How you feeling, Dave? I'm hungry.
Yeah, that's you.
That poor bastard.
Yeah. So, for me,
Yes.
because
How many bumps?
of how just fun and enjoyable and how well it delivered, and the ensemble cast, how well everything kind of played together. I really got to give it a 5 bumps of Coke too. Yeah. Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed the shit out of this. Yeah.
Yes. No.
Yes.
So I'm glad that you guys both gave it a 5. That's really good to give it a 5. 5 bumps. 5 bumps.
Oh, so it's got all 5 from bonus?
It has all 5.
It got 15 bumps of Coke. Yay!
It's a lot of Coke. Or double bags or bricks or whatever unit you want to measure it in. But that is a grand slam here on Barrel Aged Chicks.
Yeah.
It was fantastic. Again,
super fun.
The music, the action, the bear, the dynamic. The baby bears too. All of it. I mean, it was fun. It was satisfying.
Yeah.
It was just a really, really good, fun. You could unplug
Very
your brain.
well done.
You can unplug your brain for the span of this movie.
90 minutes, yeah.
And just enjoy the movie. And that, I think, is something that, again, I'll watch it again.
Yeah.
I'll enjoy watching it again. I don't think I'm ever going to get bored of this movie.
No.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
So, yes, 5 bumps from me, which gives it a grand slam. And yeah, so highly, highly recommend. If you haven't seen it, definitely get out to theaters. Again, I don't know what more we can say. It's a really fucking good movie.
Super fun. Thank you for listening.
Yes.
If you guys also listen to the Barrel Age Flicks boys do theirs, let us know what you think and let them know what you think.
Is it dicks versus chicks?
Yeah. And also check out our network's podcast of the month, Bev's Video. That'll be good.
Yes.
Yeah.
And thanks for listening.
Thank you so much.
Don't do drugs, guys.
Hi, this is Snow. Thanks for listening to our podcast, Barrel Aged Chicks. It's 2023 and the chicks are here. We are so excited to share our future episodes of Barrel Aged Chicks, FMK, and Slasher Gal Pals. We hope you are enjoying our shenanigans as much as we do. Give us a follow on Instagram at Barrel Aged Chicks. If you'd like the gals to do a fan request, contact us on Instagram and we will give you a personal shout out on the show. Our podcast is available on Anchor, Spotify, Apple, Google, iHeartRadio, and Good Pods. Swag available through the link on Instagram. Please check it out and thank you for your support. Special thanks to Carl Casey at White Bat Audio for his kick-ass music. He is amazing. Also, please grab a listen to the guys at Barrel Age Flicks Podcast. If you like booze, hilarity, and movies, check them out. Also, check out our network and other amazing podcasts at deluxeeditionnetwork.com. Bye till next time, and thanks for listening to our show. The party's leaving!